The sophomore point guard for the Mattituck High School boys basketball team, who has a knack for putting the ball in the basket, goes by a couple of nicknames. They call me 10 or 10 man, he said. Usually on the court, if I'm just playing bad, they'll call me Xavier. If I'm playing great, they'll call me X-Man or X, so that's how I know how I'm doing in a game. On Saturday, he was X-Man, scoring, passing, even rebounding as the Tuckers pulled away to an 83-60 non-league win over South Old and Mattituck. Allen had 26 points with the aid of 3 three-pointers. He might have surpassed his season high of 31 points, but shot 7 for 14 from the foul line. Mattituck coach Paul Elwood said Allen, who entered the game with an 18.9 points average, put in tremendous effort in the off-season and it's showing now. For the Tuckers, Allen is the irreplaceable one. He's the one guy we can't not have in the lineup, Elwood said. Everyone else, we can replace. We can't replace X. We have some depth at the bigs. We have some depth at the other guards, but he's worked at his game since last year. I'm lucky to have a guard like that. As part of his game Saturday, Allen also had 10 rebounds, 5 steals and 3 assists. 3 other Tuckers scored in double figures. Isaiah Johnson, another sophomore guard, had 16 points with 4 trays and 5 assists. Nadari Joyner, a 6'4" junior coming back from an ankle injury, was an inside force with 14 points and 14 rebounds. Trevor Poole added 12 points. South Old received 21 points and 5 assists from Stephen Russell and 20 points from Nick Grathwohl. Both teams might find their respective records hard to believe, for different reasons. Mattituck improved to 9-2 while South Old remains winless at 0-9. We've pretty much won all the games we're supposed to win and now we're getting into the tougher part of the schedule, said Elwood, whose team's only losses have come to Pearson and Greenport. We still have some growing up to do, some maturing to do, but it's nice to do it as you're winning. South Old, on the other hand, has undergone a great deal of player turnover and is still searching for its first win. I think we need a commitment to defense and executing what we do in practice, in a game, Coach Lucas Grigonist said. I think right now our mindset in a game is that things will get better when we don't really realize that you have to work for those things to get better. 0-9 hurts, but you come back every day and you work hard. I don't know if there's one reason for us being 0-9. I think it's a lot of little things that add up. Allen's 14-point first quarter, he scored 12 of Mattituck's first 13 points, spotted the Tuckers a 24-15 lead. Three-pointers were flying from both sides. Mattituck shot 9 for 21 from beyond the arc while South Old went 8 for 23, with 4 threes by Nick Grathwohl. Mattituck enjoyed superiority on the boards, with a 43-28 rebounding advantage. Mattituck is definitely playing quality basketball right now, Grigonist said. They matched up well against us. Obviously, they're coached well, and they don't take any plays off, which is the difference between their team and ours right now. South Old was without a healthy Max Krusewski, who Grigonist called the team's defensive leader. Krusewski watched the game in street clothes after rolling an ankle in the last 5 minutes of practice Friday, said the coach. Mattituck was missing Nick Perino because of an ankle sprain. But there was the X factor. The Tuckers had X-Man on their side, and he's a difference maker. I don't see a difference in his gameplay from the first to the fourth quarter, Grigonist said. I think he plays 32 minutes. I think he's a good leader, and I think he does what he does on both ends of the floor to be a good teammate and to make it hard for his coach to take him off the floor. Nick Grathwohl said he just attacks you at every single point. He is quick. He can shoot. He has handles. It's tough to beat a guy like that. Allen was a starter last season for Mattituck, but things are different this time around.